Next man up. Make your bed. Be where your feet are. Not an easy job when you're filling the shoes of one of the most iconic franchises in junior hockey. The 2024-25 Sioux Falls Stampede will be remembered as the group that reset the culture in Sioux Falls. A year after finishing .500, this year's Stampede squad won 40 games, earned a first-round bye, and brought playoff hockey back to the Denny for the first time since 2019.
For us to be able to bring home playoff hockey back to Sioux Falls, I think they'll be as excited as our players are.
The shift didn't start on the ice. It started in the room, where head coach Coach Cruthers led a culture reset, stripping things down to the stud.
I think we have a special group in here for sure. Our coaches preach it since we first got here, becoming a family and just building a culture that wins championships.
It was a season that would restore pride in the logo, creating a brotherhood along the way.
We set some goals and we were able to obtain a lot of them. Goal number one was restoring that pride in the logo, and there's a lot of different ways to do that, whether it's through community service in that regard and winning hockey games, and that's what we wanted to do. We're actually a family and it's a very close group. It's not like we're some high-powered offense or some shutdown defensive team. I think what makes us strong is the family aspect and that next man up mentality.
There's no atmosphere like the Denny. And this year's team was honored to do their part to bring playoff hockey back to the best fans in junior hockey.
The most exciting thing about playing at the Denny is that it hasn't happened in 6 years. We've already made a huge step in bringing playoff hockey back to the home rink in Sioux Falls.
While the Stampede season did not end with their desired outcome of winning a Clark Cup, it reset expectations in Sioux Falls. As the team turned the page to main camp in June, returning players and anyone looking to make the roster now know what success looks like in Sioux Falls.
I think what we want to do is build upon the success we had a year ago. Reaching 40 wins is a plateau that hadn't been done in the previous 12 years.
General Manager Tony Gasparini believes a new standard of excellence has been established that will help the Stampede return to championship form.
I think Coach Cruthers and his staff have done an outstanding job of creating a culture that holds kids accountable, that pushes them, that is synonymous with development.
Development and accountability are nothing without communication, and that starts with Coach Cruthers, who is known for his direct approach.
He always says pressure's a privilege. It's a good type of pressure. He wants us to succeed. He wants us to be the best we can. Good job is sometimes the worst thing you can hear, and I think it's a good thing to have that pressure on you and always striving to get more out of a player.
I want you to be harder than me, and I want you to tell me what I'm doing wrong and guide me to the path to how to do it right.
It just makes me better every day, and I'm very fortunate that he's hard on us because I wouldn't want it any other way.
The Stampede will start the year with many key returners coming back, and a roster in reload mode as opposed to last season's rebuild.
First and foremost, we're really fortunate to have several of our key players back. JJ Montero showed an element that he brings not only in the hard areas of the ice, but also in our locker room as a natural leader. Ben Wilmont is going to be relied upon as one of our top centers. Joey McGraw, we have high expectations that he continues his development and shows that at times he can be one of the best players in this league. Matthew Grimes and Anthony Bongo are going to lead our defensive corps. You have seen the maturation process in those two individuals. They are going to be rocks back there for us, and we are going to be relying on each of them to help us and push us to new heights.
Associate head coach Brandon Wildgun is excited to hand over the keys to the players themselves to watch them drive the culture they helped create.
For us, it wasn't easy. It took some time. Some guys got weeded out, some new bodies came in. It was just kind of finding the right people. Once we were able to do that and get that buy-in as a group, I think that it started to kind of run itself, which is pretty special.
The Stampede's returners know main camp is a fresh start, a chance to build on last season's success, growing into new leadership roles on and off the ice.
Leading by example, playing hard, competing, all the things that are going to make us win hockey games next year, so we need to start it now. This is day one, and it needs to happen today, so that new guys coming in know that's what we're all about.
just getting everyone to buy in from training camp on and
being a vocal guy and just picking them up when they need any support and stuff.
Next man up mentality and always reloading, and I think that'll help us, create that push right now. Season technically starts here, and I think we have a really good chance of winning it all this year.
New players can see the bar has been raised in Sioux Falls and are excited to help the Stampede go even further.
Sioux Falls is a great place to be, probably one of the best in the USHL, probably is the best. The fans are amazing, the coaching staff here is amazing, the development here is amazing. Everything from the hockey standpoint, even off the ice, you're like a celebrity here.
It's no secret with recent rule changes, the junior hockey landscape is in flux. But all it takes is one visit to Sioux Falls to see the many advantages the USHL provides, and that the player experience in Sioux Falls is second to none.
What the USHL, what the Sioux Falls Stampede offer is 94% of our games are played on weekends. Our season is longer with fewer amount of games, which leads to a 2-to-1 practice to game ratio. Development doesn't happen on Friday and Saturday night during games. Development happens from Monday to Thursday during practices, during weight training, during yoga. Games are important, but development happens during the week.
The pieces are in place as the Stampede flip the calendar to another day one on another season. Another chance to raise expectations, another Clark Cup to chase, and another chance to remind the hockey world what it means to wear the Stampede sweater.
The farther the front of the jersey goes, the farther the back of the jersey will go too.